A guy that helped us out a couple of days ago and had one of the best pieces of swag I've seen in my life in his office. His name's Jeff Judkins. He's the head coach of BYU women's basketball, and he's back in studio. It's great to have you back, Jeff.
It's nice to be here. I enjoy this.
We had a lot of fun Monday in the Marriott Center Annex. Thanks for having us over there. Have you consumed those cinnamon rolls?
There's one left.
There's one left?
And I'm going to eat it after the show.
How were they?
They were excellent. I was watching film, pounding them down. It reminded me of Coach Jarom.
He would pound the cinnamon rolls during film?
Oh, man, that guy could eat watching film. There's no question.
I would have never guessed it.
I mean, yeah, you never guess it. Yeah, when he got nervous, he liked to eat.
Yeah.
So, I'm a little the opposite. I don't eat, but those were very, very tempting.
Good.
Here's the biggest question. Is the signed Jarom and Spencer photograph still on your desk?
It's still on the desk.
Hey!
And people asked me last night when they walked through it, who are these guys? I said, they're good friends.
Who asked that? Who
are
these?
I said, who are these friends? I said, hey, they're good friends.
Who are these guys? Come on.
They knew who you were. They were giving me a bad
They were asking
time.
who Spencer was.
They're like, oh, are these your sons?
Sort of, right?
That's
Sort
right.
of. Yeah, the Annex last night, as we mentioned, open house to donors and season ticket holders, and kind of this form. It's been dedicated, a couple weeks ago, I guess 15 days ago. Open house. Now it's official. This thing is up and running, and what's it like for you and your team and
Well,
to be in there?
I mean, we are so lucky to have a facility like that, and the people that came through it saw what we've been so blessed with. And wouldn't happen without donors that are willing to give money and their time and sacrifice. And then our administration did a great job of putting this together. This has gone on. People don't realize when I first came to BYU 18 years ago, Coach Cleveland and me talked about, when I got the women's job, about having a practice facility, and it's taken this long to be able to get this come true. So
This is 99?
yeah, it's a long
We're
time.
having this conversation?
Yeah, long time. So
Wow.
yeah, so it's exciting.
Big week for you. It's the final regular season games for the team before heading to Vegas. You're 2 games behind Gonzaga in the standings for first. What's the emphasis, especially in when you have to rely on another team losing and your team winning to win the regular season title? What's the emphasis this week for you guys?
Well, we want to end on a great note to go in the tournament. As everybody knows, the tournament is the team that's the hottest at the time. We know we're 2 games behind. Our chances of tying for first place was over Saturday night, losing that game. But if we can take care of these 2 games, then we can come in second place and be in a good position to win the tournament, and also win our last 2 home games for our seniors, and just kind of go to the tournament with a real positive outlook of what we're trying to do, and know that if we play our game, we could beat anybody at really any given time.
You want to get a regular season title because you get a trophy, and that means something. But the difference between 1 and 2 in terms of how matchups and games isn't that big. But the difference between 2 and 3 is actually big. Will you explain the nuances of the schedule in Vegas between being the 2 and the 3?
Really, the 3 seed is probably the best, because you play Thursday night at 6:00. You know who you're going to play. You're going to play 6.
Not waiting for a playing game to
which
end.
I'm not sure who that's going to be, but it's either going to be Santa Clara, San Diego, or LMU, which they're all good teams. And, we lost to 2 of them, and their team we beat both times. And so you get to play that game, and then you get Friday off, realizing that you're probably going to play the second seed team most likely, and you got to watch them play Friday. They don't have Friday to prepare for you, and then Saturday comes, you have it off. And, of course, Sunday we don't practice or do anything, so that kind of gives you an extra day, where when you play Friday, you really only have Saturday to really prepare because of our situation with Sunday, and so it's a big advantage. And a lot of coaches have been real happy about that, especially Lisa, the Gonzaga coach, feels, why is the number 1 and 2 seed being penalized in this? And it really is not really fair. I don't think the men would agree to this, what we're doing, but it's the only way we can do it, because the men do not want the play-in games, the men games playing on Thursday, because that gives them a day to prepare. And so they want them to play Friday night and play Saturday, and that's how the whole thing's work.
The old setup in the bracket was that the 1 and 2 would go straight to the semis. And that was quite the advantage, right?
Yes.
Do you prefer that or the setup now?
I prefer what you said, the first. The only disadvantage of that is that we never got to practice on the court. And so that wasn't a fair thing that way, because you go, yeah, you had a bye, but you go play that game and you haven't even shot on that court. Now, a lot of my players have, because we've been in the New Orleans for a while, but it's kind of, I don't know. To me, it's really no fair way sometimes, but that probably seems to be more fair to me, that, hey, you get the semis, you've earned it during the season. Season's a long time. People don't realize it's up and down, and it's like we played Pacific when they were hot. Now Pacific is kind of not playing very well. It's been a good time to play them now, and that's kind of how the conference season goes. But you know, I know right now we just got to take care of business, come out and play our game. I thought we'd been playing really well until the other night. We didn't play as good as we've been playing. We didn't shoot the ball as well. But I'm not here to blame refs. But come on, 27 foul shots to our 5. I mean, we lose by 4. They make 20 more foul shots than us. I know if we played street ball, they wouldn't have beat us. You know, we wouldn't have called fouls. We wouldn't have called fouls.
Prison rules.
You know. So, but we have to do a better job. And if we meet them again in the tournament, of not fouling them and making them make shots.
All right, well, before Vegas, before Saturday against Gonzaga, you've got Portland coming in tomorrow night. And when you faced the Pilots up at the Child Center a few weeks ago, you eked out a 39-point win. So can we go ahead and just assume an even 40 win tomorrow night?
No, because they've won 2 of their last 3 games. After we smashed them, they came in and they've won 2 of the last 3 games. And, you know, we got to come out ready to play, because they're scary. They got nothing to lose and everything to gain. And so we got to come out and play our game, and don't look at the score from – I mean, think about it. We got humbled Thursday night before that game with Gonzaga.
Yeah, you lost by 35 and then won the next game by 39.
I know, it's crazy.
How does that work? That's crazy, right?
That's women's basketball. But we have to come ready to go, and I'll make sure my team today knows that.
Yeah. Give them that. Just split up that one remaining cinnamon roll and be like, listen, this is a
this
symbol of the glory that awaits us in the future.
That's
Just a taste, literally.
You can just hold up the picture of these guys, say, win it for these guys.
Yeah, or these guys don't think you can do it.
And then the team will go, who?
Yeah. Who are those guys? Yeah, exactly. Senior Day on Saturday. That's a big game because it's Gonzaga, but also 4 seniors will be honored. Pulsifer, Purcell, an all-timer. Orton and Nielsen. What will it be like on Senior Day to honor those 4?
It's really hard for a coach. You know, I spent a lot of time with those 4 over the years at BYU. And I'm not going to lie, it's gone fast. But we've gone through a lot of good times together, and we've gone through some bad times together. And so it's hard. It's hard to see them say that's their last game, and they'll never play here again at, you know, BYU, and I'll probably never coach them here. And it's tough. But they've been great seniors, great leaders, been very successful in their career, and they've set a great foundation for what we're stand for here at BYU, and that is to be competitive, but to win championships and continue to get better and get an education and do the things they need to, and they've all done that.
Over the last 2 years, last year you ended up losing 2 seniors who were starters. This year, 3 of the 4 are starters. Yeah. So, I mean, you're losing at the end of the season, you're losing a pretty big chunk of the starting lineup. But, I mean, that's college basketball.
Yeah.
I mean, it's all about regrouping and reloading, right?
Yeah, you hope that that you've got players under them that have learned and seen their great example, and then when their time comes, steps up to the plate. And I thought, if you see it, Cassie Broadhead did that. Nobody would have thought Cassie would have been our leading scorer at the start of the year last year.
Yeah, pretty wild, right?
I mean, it is. And what happened was she prepared herself those 3 years, and then when her opportunity came, she was ready. And I'm hoping, I think there's a couple other kids out there for next year that will have the same situation, that they've waited, and now their time's going to come. And the same thing happened to Nielsen. She sat behind Lexi Eaton for 3 years, and this year she's had a good, solid season for us, and hopefully somebody else will be able to do that.
Well, Jeff, good luck with everything. Keep that picture on your desk. We'll see you today. I know Jason will be hanging out with you with the coaches show and media availability.
Right. So sick of seeing me today.
Yeah, getting ready for the Portland game tomorrow night.
That picture's on there with my kids and my wife. You're
the important people in your life.
Important people, man. They're there.
Jason we'll have to just cut out Jason.
I was gonna say,
in there too.
I'll slip a like a wallet size photo to you later on today.
Jeff, we'll see you later today and look forward to tomorrow's game.
Hey, thanks guys. Thanks for all the coverage. We appreciate it.
You got it. Come